Okay, digital portfolios are used in the school I work at by allowing pupils to curate and then reflectively feedback on what work they've been doing and what they feel they've learned. So I'll just show you our digital portfolio template. So this is what we share with all our pupils. So it's got the school logo and it tells them about the digital portfolio. They then get their own copy of this portfolio, and it's up to them then to add whatever it is that they want to add to show off what they've learned, but also to allow them to reflect on it and be able to keep a diary of everything that they've done in school. So on the homepage, we've got their one-page profile where pupils are able to add what they've found out that other people like about them, what they like about school. So it's a real PSHE activity where pupils are then able to express who they are as a person. The next page we have is our four purposes. So looking at the Welsh curriculum, we've got the four purposes there for the pupils to be able to reflect against. So just to support them with their understanding of what the four purposes of the Welsh curriculum are, we've got that as an additional page. And it could be that you're just going to use the lesson objectives or whatever another set criteria for the pupils to reflect against. Moving on, the next page that we have then is where pupils are able to start adding and curating their work. So for the school year, we've then got some sentence starters just to support the pupils earlier on. So we start using these with years 3 and 4. And what we want the pupils to do is not just be able to add their work and give a title to it. We want them to then express what they've learned in that piece of work. So we're really looking at this as an opportunity to look at the reflection or the assessment of the learning from the pupil's point of view. So where we'd be able to look at the work, and as a teacher, we can make an assessment of the learning based on what we think. What we're also then going to get is the pupils reflecting on what they think they've learned as well. And as the examples here, we're trying to get them to reflect against how these activities are actually supporting them in becoming those four purposes of our Welsh curriculum. Moving on, we've got another tab where pupils have got their homeschool record where they can keep that. I'm hopeful that this page will be going when we hand out these portfolios next year. But then we also have a page with their achievements outside of school. So pupils are able to recognise things that they're proud of as well and make a record of those achievements. So because these are held digitally, they're able to access them at home and they'd be able to add photos from sporting events or music recitals or even just holiday photos that they've done something that they were proud of that, again, if they can, relate to the four purposes. And then we also have a page for digital badges. So we're still not entirely sure how these are going to work. Hopefully, we're going to start making use of our own four purposes badges and emailing them out to pupils where then they can reflect on why they've been awarded those badges. So rather than having an A4 piece of paper with Star of the Week or an achievement certificate, we're actually going to be able to give them something hopefully a little bit more tangible that they can put on and record why and how they've been proud of what they've done. And also all of the other certificates that pupils start achieving with their online work, they can make a record of those. But going on to the main part of it, it really is that reflection where pupils, once they've done a piece of work, they're able to add that piece of work directly from their Google Drive or any other place where they may have done the work, give it a title, and then have that reflection so that we're not just understanding it from what we as teachers think that the pupils have done, we're also looking at it then as what the pupils feel they've learned as well. And obviously there's going to be scaffolding in the initial stages, but as they move up through the school, hopefully we'll be looking at the pupil understanding getting a lot deeper. Okay, I hope that explains it.